Time goes by so slowly. Greetings, Sagittarius, all placements. This is Hung Up by Madonna. Someone here is like, man, time goes by so slowly. Someone here can be at work thinking the time goes by so slowly. Someone here can also do something that's seasonal and they're like, man, the time goes by so slowly. Someone here can be waiting to hear back from someone. Okay, if you're waiting, this is what I don't get. If you're waiting to hear from someone, especially like exes, like, are they gonna hit me up? Are they ever gonna reach out again? Just reach out. If you really wanna reach out, if you really are waiting for them so bad, why can't you? The phone works both ways. You know, and if you're like, well, because they did something wrong, they did this. Okay, but you're the one that is thinking constantly, are they gonna reach out? Like, you're the one that's thinking about communication with them, so why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? Irregardless of if they own their side. Their side of the street is not your business, and how they do or don't deal with your side of the street should have nothing to do with your path. In fact, they're probably brought into your life to make you realize that, so you weren't codependent on the actions or inactions or reactions or non-reactions of other people, and instead followed your heart and spoke based off your truth and your heart, regardless of how it is received by another person or if it is even received by another person. You speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, because that is your truth, so you speak it. You don't speak it because the other person finally did this. You don't speak it. Then it's not real. It's not authentic, because then it's a tit for tat thing. Then it's like, I don't know. Someone needs to hear that. You can also be dealing with another Sag, Aries, Virgo, Leo. Honestly, all the fire signs came through, but also Virgo and Gemini very strongly. So in that song though, she's hung up on someone. I'm so hung up on you. I'm fed up with you. Okay. Well, again, if you're sitting here waiting on someone, why don't you do something about it? Even if you just reach out to say, you know, just whatever your piece is. I don't know, someone here needs to just settle something once and for all. Someone wants to settle something. Someone here wants to set the record straight. Someone here, George Strait, something about someone may not be straight. Someone might, you know, taste all the colors of the rainbow. I don't know, something here about straight. Okay, I don't know what to do. I know you're still hesitating. Someone here is hesitating. Well, to me, if it's not an F yes, it's an F no. If it's a maybe, if it's a hesitation, it's an F no. It's an F no, simple. I literally just went through this in Leo's reading, because in one of the songs by Drake that came through, he's like, I went all around the world, you know, there's nothing out here to have feelings for, so it's yours. I want you. I want you to own it. It's yours. I'm sorry, but I don't want that after you left me and went around the whole world, experienced everything else, and now you're gonna try and come back here. I don't want that. I especially don't want that, because I can go out here and get somebody else who's going to appreciate it the first time around. Something that actually sees my value and honors me and my worth the first time around. And then when things really get tough, when I'm tested in that connection, I'll have a better chance of getting through that than with somebody who experiences me, gets bored or whatever it is, and wants to go experience something else for a while and then come back. Like, no, there's no staying power in that. I don't know. Someone here, it's not a good bargain. Someone here is going to try and sell something as a good bargain. It's not a good bargain. I was also hearing Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Something's got a hold of me lately. I don't know myself anymore. It feels like the walls are closing in and the devil's at my door. Don't you know? I lose control and you're next to me. Someone here is like, he says in the song, like, I'm fiending over your body. I need it. With you, so I need your body like a fiend. It's a bad habit. I'm sorry, Sag, but that's not love. That's just lust. And like, that's so frustrating, especially as a sapiosexual, which is what I am, 100% all the way. I mean, I'm straight, 100%. But if you do not connect with me on a mental and emotional level, dry as the Sahara, you will never see my feminine side. You will just get the neutral, genderless Valerie from Vega being. You will not see any part of me emotionally, or if we don't connect in that way. And it's so frustrating, because so many people just lust and fiend over that, and it's, I don't know, it's just really sad. It's really sad, and it's like, I can't help how I look. I mean, I take care of myself, so anyone can in that sense, but I don't know. Someone here is just showing that they really are for the streets, for the skin. Someone here is all about the flesh. I'm hearing that song by Miguel, Flesh. Someone is just all about the flesh. They really want someone's flesh. I don't know, that ticked me off. I was also hearing Where We're From by Mark E. Bassey. Don't say that you don't want my love. Don't say that you're not feeling everything I'm feeling. I'm sorry, but I don't want your love, and I'm not feeling everything you're feeling, because you're all carnal and for the flesh, and I am from the heart and from spirit. And you're not connecting to me from heart and from God. You're connecting to me from flesh and from lust. So we are not the same. No, I don't want that. And yeah, so I don't know, there's like 2 different pages here. This can also just be 2 different levels of consciousness, Sag. Like someone just is Neanderthal. They're not spiritually in tune. They're not spiritually inclined. They're not spiritually connected. They're just not. Somebody who's just not. They're not. And even if there's a strong physical connection, there's not a meeting of the minds, meeting of the heart. I don't know, there's a mismatch somewhere. Now, it's where we're from. So this can also be, you know, someone's from an old town, someone's from a small town, someone was raised small town ways. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Someone here is very small-minded. Very small-minded. Also, though, someone here is very possessive. Mine. Taurus energy. Mine. Very strong mine energy. Virgo. So someone is also, you know, watching everyone that likes someone's stuff or comments. Someone is kind of policing someone. Someone watches where everyone goes, especially the Magician, Gemini energy that came through earlier, and Aries with the Moon, Pisces energy. Someone can be playing both sides of the fence, Magician with the 7 of Wands and the Moon. Again, like I said, with the rainbow part, Sag. Someone here, though, can also like their traditional white picket fence situation, but occasionally, just a couple times a year, once a month, they like to have like a hall pass. You know, they like to do something a little different that they don't want their spouse to know or their family to know about because they would look at them differently. But but that's a part of your truth. So it's inauthentic for you to live these 2 separate lives. Someone here needs to merge their lives. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I'm hearing that sung by Christina Aguilera. Well, when you start living out that full reflection rather than being one way to one crowd of people in a different way, like someone here has to integrate the self. There's also gossip around this, Sag. It's your energy. Yeah, someone is watching something online that's heartbreaking. Someone here could see something online that really makes them mad. Knight of Swords, Death card with the 5 of Cups. This can also, though, be an ex that is really upset and mad about what they're seeing online. 8 of Wands with the 2 of Wands. 8 of Wands is spiritual card, but to me it's also a card of technology. With the 2 of Wands, he's literally holding the globe, the World Wide Web, in his hand. It's justice, whatever they're seeing. And it actually is making them want someone even more. From the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, to the King of Cups. There's an upgrade. Someone goes from a knight, they go from that crush, and someone does actually awaken and stir the emotions, the heart of someone on the World Wide Web. Someone is also completing a cycle of being an F-boy and being emotionally unavailable. And it's like God put someone in someone's life to activate the heart center. And that's also, it's like making someone mad because someone's heart center is activated after when they can't get it anymore. They can't get it anymore. They just have to watch it online. And they're so mad about this because when they had the chance, what did they do? Oh, this is boring. This is whatever. I'm going to go experience X, Y, and Z. They fumbled it. They fumbled the bag. Now, in an employer situation, it's the same thing. Someone did not see. It's like they knew, they saw all the potential in someone. They saw the truth. That this person, Page of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, really could grow. Like with the Hierophant, this is someone's divine path. But someone took advantage of someone being young or new to the area or new-ish to the industry, and someone's pure altruistic heart. Someone took advantage of them gravely, and now the whole company is suffering, or now the whole town is suffering, and this industry is watching someone online that they fumbled, and that's the karma. Like that is the karmic justice. Bless you.